Hi guys, welcome to week 1 of Math Instruction Online. If you're watching this video, it means that you are solving your problem of the week, which is located at the top of the page. So welcome and hello, and I hope this video helps you figure out how to solve that problem so we can get the right answer. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a quick review, and then we're going to solve a problem similar to your problem of the week, but a little bit different. So that way you can use the strategy that I go over to solve the problem on your own. Feel free to pause the video at any time and follow along with me at home. All right, so before we left for our big long break, we had started talking about money. We talked about how to count money, what each of the coins was worth. And if you look above this video, I did include the poster that is in our classroom that reminds us what each of the coins are worth. So you can see the penny on there. Copper, brown, easily spent. I'm worth 1 cent. And you can see our nickel, thick and flat, worth 5 cents. I know that. And our dime, which we said is the littlest of the coins. So if you are shown a picture of the different coins, you'll always know what the dime is because it's the littlest one. Dimes are worth 10 cents. So we can count by tens to count those. And then our last coin is the quarter. It's the biggest one. So again, looking at a picture of the quarter, you would be able to easily tell which one it is because it's the biggest. We talked about that the penny is also a different color than all of them. So if you're shown a picture, look closely and you should be able to tell. We also discussed that a penny is worth 1 cent. And to count to 100 by pennies, you would have to count by ones. So you would start at 1 and make your way all the way up to 100 to get to a dollar. You have to count by ones. Nickels, we count by fives, 5, 10, 15, so on and so forth till you get to 100. And we said that 20 nickels equals a dollar. We already said that dimes, we count by 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we do that 10 times to get $1. And then our quarter is 25 cents. You can look on the poster for that if you forget. 25 cents for our biggest coin, the quarter. And when we count by quarters, we count 25, 50, 75, 100. 4 quarters equals a dollar. So let's take a look at our problem. This week's problem involves 2 students, and it wants you to figure out who has the most money. So Mary has 2 dimes and 2 pennies. Josh has 1 quarter, 1 nickel, and a dime. Who has the most money? So in order to solve this problem, we're probably it doesn't give us any pictures, and we're probably going to want some. So we're going to draw our own picture. Now, it does not have to be a perfect picture, and feel free to follow along with me, and I'll give you a second to pause the video and go ahead and get your workspace set up. So I am using a whiteboard, but feel free to just use a piece of paper and different colors. The drawings do not have to be perfect. So for my penny, I'm just going to use a brown marker. And for my silver coins, I'm going to use black because I don't have a gray or a silver. You might if you're using crayons or markers from your marker box. Like I have a gray marker here, but it's not dry erase, so I'm not going to use it. But feel free to. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our pictures. So the first thing that we have to do is that we have to put down how many coins each person has, and then we're going to add up how much money each student has to figure out this problem. So Mary has 2 pennies. So I just drew 2 circles like that. And then I'm just going to write how much each penny is worth in the center. 1. Then I'm going to use my black marker to draw the dimes. She has 2, and we said our dime is worth 10 cents. Check out that poster if you forget. So she has 2 dimes and 2 pennies. Now, she has 4 coins, but she doesn't have 4 cents. We're going to get to the addition here in just a second. Let's see how much money she does have. She has 4 coins, but she does not have 4 cents, and here's why. She only has 2 pennies, which we can just group those together. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, it is easier to group your coins into easy to count. So group, count all the pennies together, count all the dimes, etc. Or group them into easy to count numbers. So 1 and 1 is very easy. Our next one, 10 and 10, we know what 10 plus 10 is. It's 20. So then we can just add these together. 20 plus 2 is 22. Very good. 22. And we're working with money, so we're going to label it cents, which in case you forget, is just a C with a line through it. So Mary has 22 cents. Okay, let's find out how much Josh has. Josh has 1 quarter. I'm going to draw a big circle. And quarters are worth 25 cents. He has a nickel. So I drew kind of like a medium-sized circle. And that's worth 10. And then he has a dime. Small. Now, does Josh have 3 cents? No. He has 3 coins, but we need to count our money to figure out how many cents he has. So we're going to group our coins just like we did up here. You get to decide how you want to group your coins. Okay? I might choose a way that you don't like, and you could choose one that I don't like. So go ahead and take a second to look at our 3 coins and think about which 2 would be the easiest to add together or the easiest to group, just like we did up here for Mary's problem. I am going to group the 25 and 5 because we can count by 5s to just figure out what number comes next. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 25 plus 5 is 30. And then I would just add my 10. $30 plus 10 is a really easy problem. We know that is 40 and then our cent sign. So Josh has 40 cents. So we have drawn our picture, we've labeled our coins. And in the worksheets that were in your work packet from me that you picked up today, or your families picked up today, you have some worksheets in there about money. And on those worksheets, you would be able to just label your coins right on them. But sometimes we are going to have to draw our own picture. So we drew our pictures, we labeled our coins, we figured out how much each student has. The last step of the problem, we have yet to answer our question. Who has the most money? We have to answer that question. Who has the most money? If you need to pause the video at any time to go back and check your work, you can. But we're going to go ahead and figure out who has the most money. And we do that by saying who has more. Mary with 22 cents or Josh with 40 cents. If you said Josh, you are correct because 40 is bigger than 22. So Josh has more money than Mary. Now you can use the strategy that we just did to solve your problem of the week. And I can't wait to see if you got the right answer. Make sure you check back on Friday, and I'll see you next week for our next video. Bye.